This is Jeopardy. So this is how you describe somebody being polished in the NBA. Mr. Analytics. Well, I think if you calculate his PR mixed with his wrong. Let's go to the old head for 400. Well, I think the definition of being polished is having that bag, using the jab step, dribble, drop. Let's go to Mr. Houdini himself. What do you have to say about this? Well, I think the definition of being polished can mean a lot of things. It can mean being great in the analytical department, just like Mr. Analytics said. It can mean having a bag of having jab step, of array of moves, a dribble drive. That can mean being polished as well, because those moves are very hard, especially if you're 19, if you are oversized at your position. Having the moves is great to be looked at as polished. But in my opinion, being polished, at least offensively, you can score at all three levels consistently, or if not, there's a way for you to get better and you can control yourself on offense. Nobody's rushing you. Nobody's speeding up your shot. Nobody's speeding up your dribbles. Nobody's speeding up your pace. Correct. Thank you. You win. Thank you. Now, Jason Tatum is the poster child of being polished, of being skilled, of being 6'8", that can do a lot of things. But if we're talking about rookie Jason Tatum, I am taking Banchero over him. Tatum was not that good as a finisher his rookie year, but the mid-range and three ball was there for Jason Tatum. Skill versus size, Tatum is 6'8" and can dribble like a PG, can shoot like a shooting guard, and is big enough body to cause damage. Banchero is 2 inches taller, 30 pounds heavier, with the same tier of bag as Tatum was when he was a rookie. And playmaking. Tatum is now a great playmaker. Sometimes he's the point guard for the Celtics, but as a rookie, he did not have the range to that. Now you can say it was Marcus Smart, Kyrie Irving, but Banchero already is leading all rookies in assists. This will be a hard one. This will be hard to convince that Banchero over Luka. They both score at all three levels. Luka does it at a better rate, and Luka plays at his own pace better. Luka is probably maybe a top 20 playmaker already, and he's only like 23 years old. So you can mark off playmaking, you can mark off scoring at all three levels. It's the skill versus size. Banchero still beats Luka in this department. Maybe have a bigger bag than Luka at the same age, just because Banchero is not living and dying by the three ball just like Luka was his rookie season. But I'm gonna still say Banchero for the video. I don't care. It's really Luka. Physically, KD is the best scorer we ever seen. So scoring at all three levels.
When he first came in the league, he was easy to defend because he couldn't go right and shoot. You should kind of shoot across his face. So that was a weakness that he had. Also in the post, he couldn't turn left shoulder. Everything was right shoulder. So that gave me areas that I could shut off.
I'm gonna believe Kobe. Skill versus size. Now, what would you rather have? 6'10", 250 with a bag, or 7 foot, 220-ish, 230-ish with a bag? I think KD's build is more rare, so I'm gonna go with KD in that department. Playmaking, Banchero is a better playmaker than KD was until KD was in his 6th year. Also, Banchero's movements are more focused, and he uses his moves with minimum effort. KD will just pull up and just shoot over you with one dribble, but the main thing is he's getting that shot off because he's taller than everybody. Banchero will create space, dribble, spin, footwork, everything. So I'm going with Banchero at 19 over KD at 19. Now Melo. Melo is the golden child of being polished at a young age and being that tall, because every player who's 6'8" and above, they get compared to Melo because Melo was doing jab steps in 2003 at a fast rate, scoring at all three levels at his own pace. I am gonna go with Melo for scoring at all three levels but playing at their own pace. I'm going with Banchero. Skill versus size. 6'8", 225 versus 6'10", 250. I'm going with Banchero. Playmaking, also going with Banchero because Carmelo was not passing that ball. Melo also doesn't have wasted movements. Banchero at the same age is better playing on the perimeter and dribbling around people more than Melo was at that age. So verdict, I'm going with Banchero. Then we got LeBron James. Scoring at all three levels, I am gonna go with LeBron James. LeBron James was a decent mid-range shooter his rookie year. He was a great, excellent finisher as a rookie. He was a decent going at his own pace. I'm also going with LeBron James. Skill versus size. 6'10", 250 versus 6'8", 2, I'm gonna go with LeBron James. Even though Banchero is bigger, LeBron James as an athlete was top 5 fastest players in the league at 19. Playmaking, LeBron James. So that's why I say LeBron is the most polished rookie ever. We want to say LeBron has no bag, but if you go by this rhetoric, LeBron James is passing every rookie in NBA history. I ain't gonna lie, I know y'all surprised as well. Nobody thought Banchero was gonna be this good. Now, that's because we as NBA fans, we overthink a lot of shit. You don't need to have no 20-minute breakdown of why Banchero can't shoot with his left hand, why he doesn't use the top side of the backboard. Banchero is 6'10", 250, can dribble through his legs, can dribble with both hands, can finish with either hand, can spin, good mid-range shooter, good in the post, and uses his strength. No fucking duh, he's the #1 overall pick. And what I'm surprised is how good of a playmaker he is this early. They said he was a good playmaker, but they also said Zion, Justice Winslow, Denzel Valentine, Josh Jackson were also good playmakers coming out of college to the point where they can play point guard. And we see them in the NBA, and everybody besides Zion before was not adequate of playing that role. You can maybe argue Justice Winslow for like 20 games with the Miami Heat. Banchero is breaking records. The Magic, they have wings, they have switchability, they have two-way potential. Definition of an NBA contender. That'll be all for this video. Appreciate y'all boys for rocking with me and girls. I'm out, man. Peace.